Hello. Good evening, everybody. It's an absolute honor to be here and see so many familiar faces and people that I've missed. As someone who spent the last 8 years living in America, I cannot stress to you how special the NHS is. You only realize how truly unique and brilliant it is when you live in a country where healthcare isn't something that is readily available for every single person. I wish you could see it from a distance. We should be so proud of the NHS. It must be protected and never, ever taken for granted. We all hope that somebody will be there for us in an emergency, be there to hold our hand, to reassure us, to be a friend to tell us that everything will be all right. Well, the people that you're about to hear about now did that in the most terrifying circumstances. The winners of the 999 Hero Award are Dr. Benjamin Marriage and Kevin Cuddon, and this is their incredible story.
The London Air Ambulance charity brings the hospital to the patient when time is critical. Their highly skilled team of trauma specialists can perform life-saving treatments on the roadside to London's most critically injured patients. And on the 30th of September 2022, that's exactly what they did, when pre-hospital flight doctor Benj and critical care paramedic Kev were called out on the most shocking of accidents.
We got reports of a female at an underground station under the train.
I was on my way home from work and I took the tube, and unfortunately I slipped on the platform and fell in between the train and the platform into the darkness. Nobody heard my cries for help. The train departed and crushed my arm. I was on the tracks calling for help and nobody heard me. The next train came in and crushed me again. I felt this terrifying fear, and at that point I wasn't sure I was going to make it.
The alarm was raised and London's Air Ambulance charity team were on the scene within minutes.
Her condition was critical. There were obvious partial amputations. Every minute counts.
She was trapped, so I made the decision to crawl under the train to get her out.
I remember saying, I think I'm dying, and Dr. Benjamin Marriage said, hold on, you just can't die now.
Within an hour, Kev and Benj were transporting Sarah to hospital, where she began many months of life-saving treatment. Sarah's right leg and right arm couldn't be saved that night, but because of the speed and expertise of the air ambulance team, they could save her life.
I am so grateful that I'm alive, that I can return home, that I can be a wife to my husband and a mother to my children. I owe these heroic men my life.
Wow.
Here to collect the award for 999 Hero, please welcome Dr. Benjamin Marriage, Kevin Cuddon, and the reason they are here, Sarah.
Thank you so much for this amazing privilege to receive this honour. It's a big thanks to everyone involved to get us here today. However, we must say a huge thanks to Sarah de Lagarde for nominating us. She has had the most challenging and most difficult year ever, and yet she's found the energy and the time to support London's Air Ambulance charity. Sarah, you are our inspiration, and it's been amazing. Thank you.
Sarah has
you know, despite the really challenging journey you've been on this year, you've gone over and above to support London's Air Ambulance charity. And we really need that support because we are a charity. We get very little NHS funding. 96% of our funding is from charitable donations. So we also want to say thanks to the general public for supporting our cause this year and supporting London's Air Ambulance charities and all the air ambulances across the UK moving forward. And finally, we just want to say thanks to everyone else working in trauma care in the UK. We may have been the ones underneath the train and holding Sarah's hand from the platform, but we handed over to the rest of the doctors and the other healthcare professionals who are working in trauma care and the trauma systems up and down the UK. So really, we'd like to dedicate this award both to Sarah and to everyone else working in trauma care. Thank you very much.